What materials make up the Titanic wreck? Have you ever wondered what materials make up the wreck of the RMS Titanic? This iconic ship, which sank in 1912, is a fascinating subject for both historians and archaeologists. The Titanic wreck site offers a unique glimpse into early 20th century shipbuilding and industrial-era archaeology. Let's take a closer look at the materials that make up this underwater relic. The primary material used in the Titanic's construction is steel. The ship's hull and structural framework were made from steel that was typical of that era. Analysis of steel samples shows that it had a high ductile brittle transition temperature. This means that the steel was more likely to fail in cold conditions, which is significant when considering the ship's tragic fate. The steel features microstructures like perlite and ferrite, along with nonmetallic inclusions such as manganese sulfide particles. These characteristics were a result of the manufacturing process. Fastening the hull plates were approximately 3 million rivets made from wrought iron. This material is different from the steel used for the hull. The combination of steel and wrought iron likely led to galvanic corrosion, where the rivets corroded faster than the hull plates when exposed to seawater. Over time, this corrosion weakened the rivets, which may have contributed to the hull's failure during the collision with the iceberg. Inside the wreck, archaeologists have discovered remnants of various interior spaces. These include wood-from cabins and public rooms, furnishings, and personal artifacts. Unfortunately, organic materials would have been heavily degraded by marine organisms and the acidic clay on the seafloor. The debris field contains items from areas like the Veranda Cafe, Palm Court, and first-class lounge, along with metal objects such as silverware and machinery parts. Since the Titanic sank, its steel surfaces have been colonized by bacteria and archaea that consume the iron in the hull. These microorganisms oxidize the iron, creating fragile formations known as rusticles. Rusticles resemble icicles and have complex internal structures similar to those found in sponges or mosses. The bacteria also secrete an acidic slime that speeds up corrosion, gradually breaking down the steel hull. The Titanic rests on a seabed made up of various geological layers, including fine sand and foraminiferal ooze. These sediments surround the wreck site but are not part of the ship itself. From an archaeological viewpoint, the Titanic wreck is a mix of early 20th century industrial materials, primarily steel and wrought iron, along with organic materials from the ship's interiors. The current state of the wreck is heavily influenced by biological activity and the corrosive marine environment, which continue to alter its composition over time.